capital and accused Prime Minister Modi of conspiring against the Aam Aadmi Party. He also said that Prime Minister Modi has tried to portray the Aam Aadmi Party as corrupt. Listen in.
भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ आजाद भारत का सबसे बड़ा आंदोलन 4 अप्रैल 2011 को जंतर मंतर से शुरू हुआ था, लेकिन उस वक्त की सरकार भी बहुत अहंकारी थी। उन्होंने हमारी बात नहीं मानी, चैलेंज करते थे, चुनाव लड़के दिखाओ, जीत के दिखाओ, चुनाव लड़के दिखाओ, जीत के दिखाओ, कहते थे ना। हम तो छोटे से लोग थे, हमें तो चुनाव लड़ना नहीं आता था, और चुनाव लड़ने के लिए पैसा चाहिए, गुंडे चाहिए, आदमी चाहिए। हमारे पास तो ना पैसा था, ना आदमी थे, ना गुंडे थे, हम चुनाव कैसे लड़ते? पर वो बार बार कहते थे चुनाव लड़के दिखाओ, चुनाव लड़के दिखाओ। हम भी चुनाव लड़ लिए और देखो जनता ने हमको जिता दिया। पहली बार में दिल्ली में आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार बन गई। जब हम चुनाव लड़े थे उन दिनों में तो ये कहते थे सारे पार्टी वाले, अरे इनकी तो जमानत जब्त होएगी, केजरीवाल की जमानत बच जाए चाहे। पहली बार में सरकार बन गई थी दिल्ली के अंदर हमारी 49 दिन की सरकार। ईमानदारी से चुनाव लड़े थे हम, हमारे पास कोई पैसा नहीं था, कोई आदमी नहीं था, ईमानदारी से चुनाव लड़े थे। देश में साबित कर दिया कि ईमानदारी से चुनाव लड़े जा सकते हैं। पिछले 10 साल से दिल्ली के अंदर हम लोग सरकार चला रहे थे, ईमानदारी से सरकार चला रहे थे, ईमानदारी से पैसे सरकार के बचा रहे थे। 10 साल ईमानदारी से काम किया। मोदी जी को लगने लगा कि अगर इनसे जीतना है तो इनकी ईमानदारी पे चोट करो, इनको बेईमान साबित करो। तो प्रधानमंत्री जी ने एक षड्यंत्र रचा। उन्होंने षड्यंत्र रचा, केजरीवाल को बेईमान साबित करो, मनीष सिसोदिया को बेईमान साबित करो, आम आदमी पार्टी को बेईमान साबित करो। और षड्यंत्र रच के इन्होंने हमारे सारे बड़े बड़े नेताओं को एक एक करके जेल में डाल दिया। दोस्तों, अब हम जेल से बाहर आ गए और जेल से बाहर आने के बाद मैंने इस्तीफा दे दिया। आपके मन में ये चल रहा होगा कि केजरीवाल ने इस्तीफा क्यों दिया। मैंने इस्तीफा इसलिए दिया क्योंकि मैं ये सब करने के लिए, गंद करने के लिए नहीं आया था। मैं भ्रष्टाचार करने के लिए नहीं आया था। मैं सत्ता का लालच, सत्ता की भूख नहीं है मेरे को सीएम की कुर्सी की भूख नहीं है। मैं पैसे कमाने नहीं आया। पैसे कमाने होते इनकम टैक्स कमिश्नर की नौकरी करता था, उस नौकरी में जितने करोड़ों रुपए चाहता मैं कमा सकता था। पैसे नहीं कमाने, देश के लिए आए थे, भारत माता के लिए आए थे, देश की राजनीति बदलने के लिए आए थे। दोस्तों,
And I'm joined by my colleague Yash Goyal on the broadcast. Yash, I think Arvind Kejriwal has, gone back in time to 2013 when he was leading the India Against Corruption movement, and he had just launched the Aam Aadmi Party. But what he does not mention is that at that time, the parties that he called corrupt, primarily the Congress party, which was in power at that time, he called them ahankari in that bite we just heard. And now he's in alliance with them as part of the India Alliance. Also, after he won those first elections, when he emerged as the second largest party in the Delhi Assembly, his alliance was with the Congress party, a party which he called thoroughly corrupt. So while he tries to make the anti-corruption pitch, the political reality is something he does not mention in his election speeches.
Well, absolutely, Ayushman. And we know the kind of political equations we have seen in the past. Like you mentioned, Arvind Kejriwal lambasting on the Congress in the past and now in alliance with the party when it comes to the Lok Sabha polls. Well, the alliance did not go through when we talk about the Haryana elections. And Arvind Kejriwal knows it very well how to actually tackle this very situation. And once again, he goes on to talk about how he has resigned from his position. And And in fact, this is the same tactic which he has used earlier also when he actually had resigned because of the uproar which was witnessed by taking support from the Congress party back then also. So it's very clear that that Arvind Kejriwal knows very well that if he will continue as the Chief Minister of the national capital, there might be many challenges which will come to his way, because he knows that he's not just the Chief Minister, he has to act as the national convener of the Aam Aadmi Party itself, because Haryana election is somewhat very crucial for the Aam Aadmi Party if they really want to actually expand their footprint in the northern region of India. And that is why, and on the other hand, Ayushman, it's obvious that the BJP is also not letting this go. Today itself, the BJP, the Delhi unit of the BJP had actually organized a dharna against Arvind Kejriwal. They only say that you can talk about how you are innocent, but still you were actually you were dipped into corruption so deep that you had to finally resign. And in fact, Arvind Kejriwal, on the other hand, we see how he actually gone on to attack the Bharatiya Janata Party. And in fact, this is the rhetoric which he uses every time. But the bigger thing will be to see will the government be buying this very rhetoric this time around, because we have been seeing a lot of back and forth from both the sides. And in fact, there are just a couple of issues on which the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party are always at loggerhead. But this time, will people be going out to cast their ballot on the face of these issues, or the people will be actually going out and casting their vote on the real ground issues which the Haryana ails from, and also the national capital ails from? But one thing is clear, that both the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP will be engaged in this war of words, because in coming time there will be many crucial elections. First the Haryana Assembly, then the national capital will be also going for elections next year.
Absolutely. And 10 years have passed since that pitch from Arvind Kejriwal, where he said that his party is a crusader against corruption, and he's trying to reclaim that entire mantle of the champion against corruption. But at the same time, the political reality is very different, because not only has he allied with those parties that he called corrupt thoroughly, he's also gone to court and apologized to a lot of people he claimed were corrupt, including Arun Jaitley, the late Arun Jaitley, as well as Nitin Gadkari, Bikram Majithia of the Shiromani Akali Dal. So Arvind Kejriwal trying very hard to reclaim the mantle of the India Against Corruption movement. But as they say, a lot of water has flown through the Yamuna, and the political reality is very different on the ground.